Good evening, everyone. Welcome to The Serve. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick. I'm here tonight at Warden High School for the volleyball match between the Cougars and the Connell Eagles. And you're watching iFiber One Sports, and it starts now.
Broadcasting live from iFiber One Communications HD studio, this is iFiber One Sports.
Come down to the last few seconds. He shoots, he scores, they take the lead and the win. Well, this should be an exciting match tonight, as only one game separates these two teams in the 1A SCAC East standings. Connell is yet to lose a match and sports a 2-0 league record and is 4-0 overall. The Eagles have not dropped a match all season and have wins over Royal, Columbia Burbank, Tri-City Prep, and Othello. Warden is 2-1 in league play and 2-2 overall and is looking to make it 3 wins in a row tonight. The Cougars are coming off back-to-back wins over Walook and Riverview. 2 Warden losses are to Kyono Benton Bears and the Kittitas Coyotes. Dennis Treat is at the helm of the Cougar program, and Stephanie Ebert is the coach for Connell. And we're just about ready for this match to start. Teams are on the court warming up, and we should get this thing going here pretty quickly. Kind of a slow arriving crowd tonight, but we expect this gym to be packed for this league contest. You're watching this broadcast live via iFiber Communications. iFiber Communications was just voted one of the fastest internets, or the fastest internet in the United States by some online companies. If you don't have iFiber Communications, why don't you give them a call and get hooked up today, so you can watch this broadcast live. Okay, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back in about a minute with tonight's action.
What's important at Eagle Home Mortgage is taking care of our clients, being honest, and doing loans full of integrity.
We understand that every borrower situation is unique. We offer a variety of products to help meet individual requirements.
What sets us apart is that we get things done, and we get things done at a fast pace. It doesn't take days and days. Se habla español.
Sip into something exciting. Right now at your DQ, every small orange Julius smoothie is just $1.49. Why settle for ordinary when you can have extraordinary hand-blended orange Julius smoothies in 8 unexpected real fruit flavors, like triple berry, pina colada, and orange berry, only $1.49. It's a sweet deal on the real deal. All 3 varieties, light or premium fruit smoothies and Julius Originals, all just $1.49. Now that's refreshing. This is fan food, not fast food.
We're back, and you're watching iFiber One Sports coverage of the Warden Connell volleyball match here at Warden High School. This match is shaping up to be a good one tonight, as both teams want to continue their winning streak. Connell's opened up the season with 4 straight wins. Warden has got 2 wins in their last 4 games. So this should be a tight one and an exciting one here. And we're getting ready now for the starting lineups, the introduction of the teams and the starting lineups.
The Lady Eagles from Connell. Let's introduce the non-starters for the Lady Eagles tonight. We have number 3, Jenna Salisbury. Number 4, Dakota Overding. number 7, Kendra Wallen. And number 14, Kylie Booker. Now starters from Lady Cougars. Number 8, Isabel Gonzalez. Number 9, Leilani Pineda. And number 14, Annie Martinez. And now starters for both ball clubs tonight. At Labara for the Lady Eagles, number 2, Callie Ochoa. Labara for the Lady Cougars, number 18, Ashley Martinez. And outside hitter for the Lady Eagles, number 5, Savannah Egbert. For the Lady Cougars, we have a sophomore setter, number 2, Larissa Kissel. For Connell, at setter, number 6, Courtney Colpashore. For our Lady Cougars, we have a senior setter, number 3, Emily Bernita. For the visitors, an outside hitter, number 8, Harrigan Epic. For the Lady Cougars, a junior middle hitter, number 6, Sayani Landeros. For the Lady Eagles, an outside hitter, number 10, Jessica Hawkins. For the Lady Cougars, a sophomore outside hitter, number 7, Shania Kissel. For the visitors, that middle hitter, number 11, Melody Davidson. For the Lady Cougars, a sophomore outside hitter, number 11, Alicia Gonzalez. And for the Lady Eagles, a defensive specialist, number 12, Caitlin Kleinbach. And a junior middle hitter for the Lady Cougars, number 16, Andrea Contreras. Head coach of the visitors is Stephanie Egbert. Coaching our Lady Cougars, Dennis Street, Ashton Bates, Elijah Kamafia. And our officials for tonight's contest, we have Belinda Thompson, Mr. Webb Waits. And now if we get everyone to stand as we honor our flag and our country, Madison Kilmer will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Maddie.
All right, we're just about ready for the start of tonight's action. You're watching iFiber One Sports coverage of the Warden Connell volleyball match at Warden High School. We're able to bring you this broadcast live via iFiber Communications high-speed internet. iFiber was just recognized as the fastest internet in the United States by some of the top online companies. So if you want the fastest internet in the U.S., give iFiber a call today and get yourself hooked up. Teams are on the court and getting set in place. And again, we expect this to be an exciting match as these teams are duking it out in the 1ASCAC East Conference. Only one game separating the two. Connell's undefeated, 2-0 and 4-0 overall. Warden is 2-1 and sports a 2-2 record overall. And Connell, looks like they'll put the ball in play first. As soon as we get all the equipment working properly. Jessica Hawkins on the service line for the Eagles. And here we go. That shot by Shania Kisler is a little short, bounces off the net, and that's the first point of the match for Connell. And that is another point for the Eagles, who lead 2-1 early. Hawkins with the serve. That's a nice deep shot. And there's a hard spike. And a kill. And a point for the Eagles. Connell leads 3-0. Looks like the visiting Eagles have the height advantage in this match tonight. And there's a kill by Savannah Egbert. And that's a fourth point of the first set here for Connell. The Eagles lead 4-0.
9-3, Warden.
Got a substitution for Warden. Ilana Pruneda comes in for Emily Pruneda. And that serve is long this time by Egbert. And that's a point for the home team Cougars. Warden trails 4-1. And that's a nice block at the net by Selena Landros for Warden. And that's a point for the Cougars, who trail 4-2 early. That ball was just inside the line, and that's a point for Connell. The Eagles are up 5-2. Served by Caitlin Kleinbach. And a dig by Kleinbach off a hard shot by Shania Kisler. And that goes off her hands and out of bounds, and that's Warden's second point, or third point of the match. Cougars trail 5-3. That's Larissa Kisler serving for Warden. And a nice dig by Kisler there. And that ball is short of its mark and falls into the net. Possession goes over to Connell. The Eagles lead 6-3. And that's going to be too many hits and out of bounds off of Selena Landros. And that's a point for Connell. The Eagles are up 7-3. And not much on that serve by Savannah Egbert as it goes into the net. Possession goes over now to Warden. And that's a point for the Cougars, who trail 7-4. Selena Landros with the serve for Warden. And a little dink shot there by Cargan Epic from Connell. Falls into the net. And that's another point for Warden. Cougars get within 2, 7-5. Landros with the serve. And that's a kill by Jessica Hawkins for Connell. And that puts the Eagles up 8-5. We have a substitution on the court as Cargan Epic comes out. She's replaced by Dakota Oldenburg. Nice block at the line. Nice hard shot there by Alicia Gonzalez. And a push shot by Savannah Egbert. Finds its mark. And a point goes over to the Eagles. And Connell leads the first set of this match, 9-5. That ball's not going to make it over the net in the required amount of hits, which is only 3. And that's a point for Connell. The Eagles lead 10-5, and there's a timeout on the court. And we'll take a break and be right back after this.
At Furniture West in Moses Lake, we have a wide variety of quality name brand furniture. Many of our name brands are proudly manufactured in the United States, and we offer delivery with free haul-off and setup. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with any of your home furnishing needs. We carry big names like Tempur-Pedic, La-Z-Boy, and Flex Steel. Let us turn your house into a home. Come see us on Broadway in Moses Lake.
We're back, and you're watching I-Fiber1 Sports coverage of the Warden Connell volleyball match here at Warden High School. And so far, it's been all Eagles as Connell leads 10-5 in the first set. Dakota Olberding with the serve. And that ball is hit into the net by Alicia Gonzalez for Warden, and the point goes over to Connell. The Eagles lead 11-5. The ball's a little short of its mark. It's Jessica Hawkins tried to do a little pooch shot over the net. It falls into the net. Possession goes over to Warden, and a point for the Cougars, who get within 5, 11-6. That's Alicia Gonzalez on the serve for Warden. And that return shot by Shania Kisler is long and sails out of bounds. Possession goes over to Connell, and the point goes to the Eagles, who lead 12-6. Melody Davidson on the line for Connell. Nice save by Larissa Kisler. Good volley by both sides. And that spike is off its mark by Kylie Booker. And that's a point for Warden. And the Cougars get within 5, 12-7. That's the first set of this match. Emily Perneda on the serve line now for Warden. That's a nice dig there by Emily Perneda. Yep, little confusion there on Connell's part as the ball falls in between two of their players and drops to the floor. And that's another point for Warden. The Cougars get within 4, 12-8. That's a strong serve, but it's still in bounds. And a nice kill shot there by Jessica Hawkins. Nothing Warden can do about that as the ball caromed off one of the defenders and hit the ceiling. Connell up 13-8. Make that 14-8. That serve by Courtney Cole-Clauser is wide of its mark, and that's a point for Warden. Score 14-9 Connell. And that's a kill shot by Jessica Hawkins. And that's the 15th point of the first set for Connell. They lead 15-9. Jump serve by Hawkins goes into the net. The ball goes back over in possession of Warden. And that's a point for the Cougars, who get within 15-10. And that's a nice serve by Shania Kisler near the out-of-bounds marker. Attempted save by Connell goes out of bounds and gets Warden within 4, 15-11. Nice block at the net there by Selena Landros. Rejected that shot. And that's another point for Warden. Creeping closer now, 15-12. Good hustle on that play, but Emily Perneda could not quite get to that ball as it goes out of bounds off of Shania Kisler, and that's a point for Connell. Eagles up 16-12. And there's a point for Connell off a nice kill shot by Kylie Booker. The ball actually went off of Selena Landros' hands, so she tried to block that shot. Connell up now 17-12. That ball goes out of bounds off a Warden defender. That's another point for the Eagles, who are up 18-12, and there's a timeout on the court. And we'll be right back after this short break.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
May your lights always be green. And your favorite songs always playing. May you never be stuck behind a stinky truck. May things always go your way, but it's good to be prepared just in case they don't. Let's go places safely.
We're back, and you're watching iFiber One Sports coverage of the Warden Connell volleyball match here at Warden High School. You didn't miss much as both teams are volleying back and forth here during the break. That shot is long by Connell and out of bounds, and that's a point for Warden. And the Cougars get within 5, 18-13 in the first set of this match. We're able to bring you this broadcast live via iFiber Communications high-speed internet. iFiber was just recognized as the fastest internet in the United States by some of the top online companies. So if you want to get the fastest internet in the U.S., give iFiber a call today. They'll get you hooked up. That's a kill by Dakota Olderburing. And that's a point for Connell. Eagles lead 19-13. A little dink shot over the net is a point for Connell. The Eagles lead 2013. No name on the roster for that person. That's another point for Connell. The Eagles lead 21-13 in the first set of this match. Savannah Egbert serving. That's a good dig by Ashley Martinez for Warden. And there's a kill shot by Dakota Olberding, excuse me. And that's the 22nd point of this first set for Connell, and the Eagles lead 22-13. And there's a point for Warden. And the Cougars get within 8, 22-14. Need to put together a nice little run here and get back in this match, or get back in this set. And a nice block at the line by Andrea Contreras. And that ball didn't look like it was going to go over the net as it rolled along the top of it, but it fell to the floor on the Connell side, and that's a point for Warden. Cougars trail 22-15. Selena Londros with the serve. A little too much muscle on that kill shot by Leilani Perneda. Sails out of bounds. The ball goes over to Connell, and that's a point for the Eagles. They're up 23-15, needing 2 points to close out this first set. Warden did a good job to get that ball back over the net. And that attempted spike there by Jessica Hawkins was blocked by 2 Warden defenders at the line, at the net there. That's a point for the Cougars. They trail 23-16. Alicia Gonzalez on the line serving for the Cougars. Yep, that's a tough one to handle there for Warden. The ball goes out of bounds. And possession stays with Connell, and that's a point for the Eagles, and they need one more to close out this first set as they lead 24-16. Callie Ochoa serving for Connell, and that ball goes into the net, so we're going to prolong this first set a little longer because that would have been the point they needed to close this thing out in the first set. But nonetheless, that's a point for Warden. They get within 7, 24-17. Emily Perneda with the serve. That's an ace right on the line. And that's the 18th point of the first set for the Cougars. Warden still trails, however, 24-18. That's a nice block at the line by Andrea Contreras. And that's another point for Warden. Cougars get within 5, 24-19. Emily Perneda with the serve. There's another tough shot. That's a tough break for Warden. That ball bounces off the ceiling and falls to the floor, and that's a point for Connell, and they take the first set of this match, 25-19. There's a break in the action as the teams change sides of the court, and we'll be right back after this break.
It's time to save at your local Sears Hometown store. And we've got the top national brands on the products you trust, including Craftsman and Kenmore. With appliance savings like this, you won't want to miss out on the amazing prices on refrigerators, dishwashers, ovens, washers, dryers, and more. Got tough projects around the house? We've got a wide selection of products you need at exceptional values this week. Hurry into your local stores for savings. Sears Hometown Stores. We're in your neighborhood.
Are you worried that your home might not meet today's safety standards? Eastern Washington Home Inspection standards for home safety are among the highest in the industry. We provide the highest level of inspection service and provide a detailed report with digital photos of any structural damage or other problems that might make your home unsafe. Our head inspector, Dennis Chamberlain, along with his son Cody, are fully qualified inspectors who make your safety their priority. We inspect for your peace of mind. Call us at 509-347-6425.
We're back, and you're watching I-Fiber1 Sports coverage of the Warden Connell volleyball match here at Warden High School. We just finished up with the first set, and that win went to Connell 25-19. Teams are about ready to get back on the court here for the second set of this match. Warden had a couple of tough breaks, hit off a few defenders and skied the ball up to the ceiling and dropped to the floor, and wasn't anything they could do about that, but it's at least 3 points awarded to Connell in that set. Shania Kisler on the serve line for Warden to start the second set of this match. And that ball goes out of bounds off of Alicia Gonzalez, and that's a point for Connell. The Eagles lead 1-0 in the second set here, just underway. Oop, a little confusion on who is going to take that serve. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Ashley Martinez for Warden, and that's a point for the Eagles. Connell up 2-0. Jessica Hawkins with the serve. And that's a nice rejection by Selena Landros. And the ball now comes over to Warden. And they'll be serving for their first time in the second set. And the Cougars trail 2-1. That serve didn't have much on it from Larissa Kistler. It goes into the net. The possession now goes back over to Connell. The Eagles up 3-1. Kylie Booker with the serve. That shot is long by Melody Davidson for Connell, out of bounds, and that's a point for the Cougars. We trail 3-2 in this second set. Selena Landros on the serve line for the Cougars. That's a nice hard shot, but unfortunately it's off its mark and sails out of bounds. And the possession now goes back over to Connell. The Eagles are up 4-2. Ivana Egbert with the serve. Oh, that's a nice pancake there. It looked like she got her hand underneath of it. But they're not going to give it to her. And the ball goes back over to Warden. Don't see any point put on the board for that, but They've got the score 4-3 Connell. 5-3 now Connell as that ball goes into the net. Dakota Olberding with the serve for Connell. That ball is out of bounds. And that's another point for Connell. The Eagles up 6-3. And there's a timeout on the court. And we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
My name is April Cisneros. I'm the owner and director of Little Chief Child Care Centers. We believe that all children deserve love, attention, and nurturing. We believe a safe environment allows children to explore and grow. We encourage hands-on learning experiences that foster age-appropriate development. We believe that positive reinforcement is important for a child to develop self-esteem.
We're back, and you're watching I-Fiber One Sports coverage of the Warden Connell volleyball game here at Warden High School. The Eagles took the first set of the match 25-19, and they lead 6-3 in the second set. And that's a point for the Eagles. And they're up 7-3 now. Olberding with the serve. And that shot's long by Shania Kisler. And that's a point for Connell, and the Eagles extend their lead to 8-3. A lot of ground to cover there for Larissa Kisler, but she got to that ball, and Warden got it back over the net. And that attempted kill shot by Melody Davison is blocked at the net by Andrea Contreras, and that's a point for Warden. And the Cougars trail 8-4 in the second set of this match. Hanging tough though. Emily Perneda on the line for Warden. That's a well-placed shot by Jessica Hawkins for Connell, and a point for the Eagles. Connell up 9-4. There's a substitution on the court for Connell. Katie Booker comes in for Caitlin Kleinbeck. And there's an ace by Melody Davidson in the 10th point of this second set for Connell. The Eagles lead 10-4. And that's another tough break for Warden. That kill shot by Jessica Hawkins goes off Ashley Martinez, hits the ceiling, and goes out of bounds. And that point is awarded to Connell, and they lead 11-4. Oh, a little dink shot there by Shania Kisler. Falls into the net. And it's a point for Connell, and the Eagles are up now 12-4. They're not going to get the ball. Ward's not going to get the ball over the net on that one. As the ball goes out of bounds off of Alicia Gonzalez. And there's another timeout on the court. We'll be back after this. Connell up 13-4.
What's important at Eagle Home Mortgage is taking care of our clients, being honest, and doing loans full of integrity.
We understand that every borrower's situation is unique. We offer a variety of products to help meet individual requirements.
What sets us apart is that we get things done, and we get things done at a fast pace. It doesn't take days and days. Se habla español.
Sip into something exciting. Right now at your DQ, every small orange Julius smoothie is just $1.49. Why settle for ordinary when you can have extraordinary hand-blended orange Julius smoothies in 8 unexpected real fruit flavors, like triple berry, pina colada, and orange berry, only $1.49. It's a sweet deal on the real deal. All 3 varieties, light or premium fruit smoothies and Julius Originals, all just $1.49. Now that's refreshing. This is fan food, not fast food.
We're back, and you're watching iFiber One Sports coverage of the Warden Connell volleyball match here at Warden High School. Warden dropped the first match, the first set of this match, 25-19. Connell is leading 14-4 in the second set. And that's a point for Warden. Shania Kisler, nice deep shot that goes off Melody Davidson for Connell, out of bounds, and that's a point, the 5th point of the set for the Cougars, who trail 14-5. That's a point for Connell on the kill shot. He goes up 15-5. Shot by Selena Landros goes into the net, and that's another point for Connell. He goes up 16-5. You're able to watch this live broadcast via iFiber Communications high-speed internet. iFiber was just recognized as the fastest internet in the United States by some of the top online companies. If you're looking to get the fastest internet service in the U.S., give iFiber a call today. And that's a nice shot by Shania Kisler, deep in the corner. It sails off a Connell defender and out of bounds, and that's a point for Warden. The Cougars trail 17-6 in the second set of this match. That shot is long by Savannah Egbert, and that's another point for Warden. 17-7 now. Eagles. Another ball off the ceiling. And into the net. And that's a point for Connell. The Eagles lead 18-7. Well, they've either got to raise the ceiling tiles in this gym, or Warden's got to figure out a way to keep that ball down. That's at least a half a dozen times now that the ball's gone off the net and resulted in a point for the Eagles, or off the ceiling. A little bit too much muscle on that shot by Isabella. Actually, that's Kerrigan Epic for Connell. Ball goes out of bounds. That's a point for Warden. Cougars trail by double digits, 18-8. That little dink shot proved hard to handle for the Cougars. Couldn't quite get to the ball and get it back over the net. That's another point for Connell. Eagles up 18-9. Caitlin Kleinbach with the serve for Connell. Warden fails to get the ball over in the required 3 hits there. Possession goes back over to Connell, and that's a point for the Eagles, who lead 20-8. That's a nice spike by Savannah Egbert. Kind of a tough ball to handle there for the Warden's libero. And that's the 21st point for the Eagles in the second set. They're up 21-8. That shot by Alicia Gonzalez is long and sails out of bounds. That's the 22nd point now of the second set for Connell. Add one more point to the scoreboard for the Eagles. They're up 23-8. Need 2 to close out the second set. They're not going to get it on that shot, as the serve by Caitlin Kleinbach goes into the net. Possession of the ball goes back over to Warden. That's a point for the Cougars. 23-9 Connell. Selena Landros with the serve for Warden. Oh, that was a nice save by Larissa Kisler on the dig and off the dink shot, but no help from her teammates, and that ball falls to the floor for the 24th point for Connell. They're up 24-9, needing one more to close out the second set of this match, and they're going to get it on an unforced error by Lilana Pruneda, and that'll do it for the second set of this match. Connell takes it 25-9. Teams are switching sides of the court, and we're going to take a break, and we'll be back after this.
May your lights always be green. And your favorite songs always playing. May you never be stuck behind a stinky truck. May things always go your way, but it's good to be prepared just in case they don't. Let's go places safely.
Give your car the bath of a lifetime at Glass House Car and Dog Wash. Our personal attendants will focus on your vehicle's needs, and our new touchless technology guarantees the best wash possible. And as always, our tire scrubbers and rim spray will increase the life of your tires and leave them gleaming. Water spots don't fly here. We will hand dry your vehicle every time. Get in, get out, get clean at the Glass House Car and Dog Wash, located at 914 North Stratford Road in Moses Lake.
We're back, and you're watching iFiber One Sports coverage of the Warden Connell volleyball match here at Warden High School. It really hasn't been much of a contest so far tonight, as Connell has taken the first 2 sets of this match. They took the first set 25-19 and really blew out Warden in the second set 25-9. This is the best of 4. So the Cougars have to get something going here in this third set if they want to stay in this match. We're still in the middle of the timeout here as the teams change sides of the court. We should get back with the action here in just a second. Last minute instructions by Dennis Treat to his Lady Cougars. And now everybody's back out on the court, and we're ready to get this third set underway. Connell will put the ball in play. And that's Jessica Hawkins on the serve line. And refs checking to make sure everybody who is on the floor is supposed to be out there. And making sure everybody's in position for the correct rotation. Connell looks well on its way to preserving their undefeated record. in the 1A SCAC East standings as they took both sets of the opening match here. Well, all right. I think things are set now and we're ready to go. And it's Jessica Hawkins serving for Connell. And that's a nice deep serve into the backcourt of Warden. The ball goes off of Emily Perneda. And Connell, as they did in the first two sets, gets the first point here. And another deep serve goes off of Perneda and out of bounds. Connell up 2-0. That shot by Kerrigan Epic is rejected at the net. By Isabella Gonzalez. And that's the first point of the third set here for Warden. They trail 2-1. That was Selena Londros actually with the block for Warden. And that ball went out of bounds off of a Cougar defender. And that's a point for Connell, and the Eagles up 3-1. That ball's a little bit hard to handle there for Emily Perneda. Made a great effort though. She dove towards the sideline to try to keep that ball in play, but it went out of bounds. And Connell up now 4-1. That was a good save by Kylie Booker. Ball was certain to go out of bounds. She kept it in play. Connell got the ball back over the net. The ball dropped to the floor on Warden's side. And that's a point for the Eagles, who lead the third set of this match 5-1. That's a nice effort there by Shania Kisler on the dig off the serve by Kylie Booker, but the return goes out of bounds, and that's a point for Connell. The Eagles lead 6-1, and there's a timeout on the court, and we'll be right back after this.
Ombudsman? Ombudsman?
No matter how you say it, Washington State's long-term care ombudsman program means real people helping real people.
By advocating on behalf of our state's most vulnerable citizens, ombudsmen help ensure the health, safety, and welfare of our long-term care residents. By volunteering their time, they give a powerful voice to those who might never be heard. Washington State's long-term care ombudsman program. Real people helping real people.
We're back, and you're watching I-Fiber1 Sports coverage of the Warden-Connell volleyball game here at Warden. It has honestly not been too much of a contest so far tonight, as the visiting Eagles took the first two sets. They won the first one 25-19 and were victorious 25-9 in the second and lead 6-1 in the third. And there's another point for Connell, as Warden could not get the ball back over the net. And the Eagles are up 7-1. And that's a point for Warden. Cougars get within 5, 7-2. And that's a nice kill shot there by Savannah Egbert. And that's another point for the Eagles. Connell up 8-2 in the third set of this match. Another tough break for Warden as a hard serve by Egbert. Goes off of Ashley Martinez as she was trying to dig that ball and keep it from hitting the floor, but it goes out of bounds. And Connell leads 9-2. A little bit too much on that serve by Egbert. And it sails long and out of bounds. Warden has possession of the ball, and that's a point for the Cougars. We trail 9-3. Selena Londros with the serve. And that shot by Leilani Perneda goes directly into Warden's side of the net, and that's a point for Connell. The Eagles widen their margin now by 7. Connell leads 10-3. Kerrigan Epic with the serve. And that's a little too tough for the Warden team to handle. And that's another point for Connell. Eagles up 11-3. That ball hits the net but makes it over, so the ball is in play. And that's a hard shot by Jessica Hawkins that goes off of Andrea Contreras there at the net and finds its way out of bounds. Connell leads now by 9, 12-3. And another return of a serve. Hits the top of the hits the ceiling again and goes out of bounds. I haven't seen this happen in quite a while. So many of those returns off the tiles and forced errors, giving Connell close to a dozen points now tonight. And that shot, return shot by Leilani Perneda, is long and out of bounds. And it's a point for the Eagles, and Connell is up by 11, 14-3. Make that 15-3 now. We've got another timeout on the court by Warden. Connell leads the third set of this match, 15-3. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Looking for that authentic Philly flavor? Come down to Nia Carson's Cheesesteaks, Wings and Things and try our mouth-watering cheesesteak sandwiches, prepared fresh and served hot. Make sure to pair it up with our classic wings, ranging from sweet and tangy to hot and spicy. East meets west at Nia Carson's. We provide Moses Lake with that authentic Philadelphia taste. Bring the whole family. We promise to make them something they'll all enjoy. Nia Carson's Cheesesteaks, Wings and Things. Good service, great price, and something different.
We're back, and you're watching I-501 Sports coverage of the Warden-Connell volleyball match here at Warden High School. Didn't miss much while you were away. The Eagles just served the ball into the net, and so that's a point for Warden. The fourth for the Cougars in this third set. They trail 15-4, and now 16-4 as that ball goes off of Alicia Martinez and out of bounds. Kali Ochoa on the line now, serving the ball for Connell. Another ball off the ceiling. This one stays in play though. And that's a kill by Kylie Booker for Connell. Eagles up 17-4. Warden really has to dig deep here. And man, go on a big run to get back in this set and to stay in this match. And that serve is long and wide by Ochoa. And that's a point for Warden. The Cougars trail 17-5. Andre Contreras with the serve for Warden. That's a kill by Jessica Hawkins for the 18th point for Connell in this third set. Eagles up 18-5. Substitution on the court for Warden as Emily Perneda comes in for Ashley Martinez. Or excuse me, Andrea Contreras. That's served by Courtney Cole-Clauser. Goes directly into the net on Connell's side, and that's a point for Warden. Cougars get within 12, 18-6. Got a spike and a kill by Savannah Egbert. Makes it 19-6 Connell. That's the 20th point now of the third set of the match for Connell. The Eagles are up 26. Another ball off the ceiling. And that's a nice hard shot there by Dakota Olberding. And the ball goes off of Shania Kinsler and out of bounds. And that's the 21st point of the third set here for Connell. They need 4 more to close this set out and take the match. And that's the 22nd point for the visiting Eagles. Connell up now 22-6. Looking like they're going to take this one 3-0. And that's another point for Connell. 23-6 now. Third set of this match. Jessica Hawkins with the serve for the Eagles. The Warden finally breaks that. No, that's my mistake. That's another point for Connell. They're 1 point away now from taking this whole thing. They lead 24-6. Not going to close it out on that shot. Ball goes right into the net from Olberding. Gives Warden some life here. Cougars trail 24-7 though. (24-8). Connell. That ball is long. Sails out of bounds. That's the 9th point now for Warden. They trail 24-9. Connell can't quite seem to get that last point to close this one out. And there it is. That's the 25th point of this match. And that's a 3-0 win for the visiting Eagles. And that's going to do it. That's going to do it for tonight's coverage. Warden is back in action Tuesday when the Cougars hit the road to take on Columbia Burbank for a match with the Coyotes. Be sure and tune in tomorrow night for our football coverage. The game between Moses Lake and Eisenhower at Lions Field. And I'm Bob Kirkpatrick for iFiber One Sports. Good night, everybody.